I was in such a big transition, and as I got so much new information, so the good news here is I created a new channel that is termed SharlotChi Guided Meditations. They are free to be and free to online, and they are there to heal you out of traumatic diseases, to get you over that big arc of consciousness that should have a new view in mentality, that should change your belief systems, that can heal all your energy fields, that can heal you out of the traumatic biggest ego diseases on this earth. Because this time around, there is no more holding back, and that is a choice to make: or remain in the ego syndrome and being attached to what is playing out there, or being completely detached and living the beauty of light frequencies, being grounded on the earth. Anyway, so that choice is huge. I have a detachment meditation up there on the other channel. You will find the link down there in the description. Anyway, so I would certainly encourage you to think deep. Like, you may have so much energy as I do this month. I hardly sleep like 4 hours, quite enough, and quite a leap in consciousness. So directing yourself to what you really truly love to do is a key and a frequency that could change everything in your life. So the key code of frequency is passion. And passion is not something you can breathe through, align to, and say, I am passionate all day long, right? That wouldn't work. So here, eliminating old detachment and commanding yourself to move into a space where you can communicate with that part of authenticity that brings you memory of what you really like, that brings you new things of what should come through you, but you know, you could feel so blocked that you don't even know it, right? And meditation can do so many things into that. Like, I am a spiritual physician for 20 years now. I'm a spiritual therapist, and I've been healing so many people out of deep levels of psychosis, traumatic diseases, and that whole line that kept them in a lane of truly deep, deep disbelief, and not trusting self anymore, or not knowing how to think or what to think. So it's very difficult at that time. And I must say, well, keeping it up for 20 years now, what happened to me is I didn't know I could write books like out of oblivion. I didn't know I was an artist, but like 4 years ago, I just started painting like it was a job I had been doing for 50 years, right? So all of these talents came out of me. I'm a graphic designer, an author, a therapist, a healer, a channel. And I don't know what my source is going to bring through in the next years, but I'm open, because I think we are all very, very talented, but we keep ourselves back out of fear, out of anxiety, out of disbelief, trust that may have gone, and especially so the root of that problem or diseases, mental diseases, emotional diseases, they all come from the same stuff, and that is from being born in ego consciousness. So once we start to refine the body and we start to heal out the organs, and with it comes a mentality, and with it comes new brain waves, and with it comes a new belief, and with it comes new passion, and with that new passions comes new ideas, and with new ideas come new memory. So there's a lot to recover, but the only thing I would strongly advise here is really start to heal yourselves out. And that can be done so easily if just aligning to the three S's: source, spark, and your spirit. Because if you have lost your connection, and we all did at some point when being born in ego consciousness, you lose your connections, and that happened to all of us with the dark ages. So we are resurrecting out of these dark ages, and that means a lot of us are getting passionate, are feeling the happy vibes coming through, and I know a lot of people are doing a tremendous work and healing out the organs, the blood circulation, the bone, especially the bone marrow that holds on to old consciousness and promotes actually the aging process, and healing out a lot of the other physical diseases that come with it. So it is definitely when healing out the organic construction, you heal out your mentality and the emotions. So this time around, for those interested, I have a huge 12 weeks online, breaking the barriers of old mentality, in which you will get 15 clearing, healing MP3s that you can do over the course of 12 weeks, 15 weeks, or a few weeks for the quicker vibes. But then again, you will change like 360 degrees in your brainwaves, and you start to know how to work with energy waves, with ways of creations. At least we work with at least 12 ways in those 15 sessions. So when you get to know them and how you can apply them to your blood circulation, the muscles, the heart that needs a lot of healing, opening up into the eye of the divine, and how you can open up your own channel. So there's a lot more to that when healing your organs out, and they are all like an hour and longer. But I guide you through it and speak to them, and you just need to breathe them through. So that is a fantastic way of doing that every night, and you will have a big change in 2 weeks, even if you do one every day, and then repeat that throughout this year. So that is what I have on the other side. So my other channel with the healing meditations, feel free to go in there. I will bring like 1 or 2 a week, and they will go very deep, as I am a therapist and I feel the new energies being grounded on the airplane. That is what we will work through. And so there will be meditations for children, for adults, for youth, healing sessions that go deep into every chakra, but especially will help you as well to move out of old belief system, all of these old stress syndrome, fear and anxiety, because that is actually a creation of old planes. So getting back to the key code of this month, or that you can apply at any time, passion is something that comes from within, that is a fire engine, but needs to be grounded and align or merge with the engine of pure tranquility in order to understand your passion and what you will do with it, because the tranquility, moving with the fire engine, gives you the right direction. So that is what I have for you this month, this new direction. And more art will come through it, because my art frequencies are there to change vibrations and frequencies in your home. So anyone interested in those will get a special channeled message that comes with it, of course, and how you can reset your home. On the other side, my individual healing sessions and alignment to passion, which comes down to prosperity, that word, that big word, abundance, that needs that successful vibration. That is something to really think about. They are there in these 15 MP3s as well, should you want it. Or just, you know, I could suggest you to just align to your source and ask for the exact color code for success, passion, and the movement into permanent abundance. And that is a flow that comes through. New ideas come with passion, because the old ideas do not work any longer. You can understand this if the universe is bringing to our grounding, the origin, and many new beams of creation, and our beams are streaming and steaming in old consciousness that has so much ego attached to it. There is no way of moving forward, because both, that's the old, you know, and the new is here. They do not align. So what happens? You crack into pieces, you crack into disbelief, you crack into malfunctioning. So that is also what I do in individual sessions, and that is always one-on-one, not remote, so that can be done over Zoom, eventually Skype. And I heal out, I pick out your brain, I have the knowledge when I see you, and I start speaking, aligning, and my energies go and flow like this is languages of light. When my hands go like that is what I get, and that's the correct vibration, and that is what I will realign into you. And you know, my brain goes very fast because it's channeled, and that will heal you. And then I will provide you with an MP3 after the session, so you can keep up actually with the healing that is happening. Oh my, the battery was going low. So here, yeah, I like that view, so why not a bit shift, getting a bit funky. We need that passion back, and then, you know, move the vibrations inside out. So yeah, batteries running. So let's move into the cards. Remember the key code here. Your passion is your word and your new vibration into a new life. And so let's get a card from my Wise Mentor cards. And yeah, just pull that out, right? Yeah. Okay, what do we have? Jeezy. I'm one with self. The meeting room, quite obvious. We are meeting, so Ascension is going so fast this month, so the other side is merging with this side, and reason for all that turmoil and stuff going on. So the meeting room, like a Zoom room, right? People get to move and communicate a lot over Zoom these days, so it's so beautiful. I love it, this design. Hope you like it too. You see the merger, the passion here with two entities coming together, the big wave of knowledge coming through. So that knowledge can only surmount if we open up our passion, because otherwise knowledge is like circulating or cycling into some kind of a muddy degree of consciousness. So that was number 16. I like it. Yeah. Number 16, and that talks about what? That is the composition of water. So yeah, water, the emotions in the body, right? And so passion, of course, that is more a high level sensitivity, and it's a great thing. So being one with self, because this is truly the month of becoming one with self. Not have selfies, but think about your home. That is your thing. That needs to be cleared and needs to be said, and that is your space. I mean, that is individualizing your light minus any traumatic circumstance, because otherwise passion cannot come true. So that implies we integrated all the lost aspects of self into a higher ground of education, right? In which we learn to work with multiple partners. That is truly the age of passion, yes. Such as team members, business partners on this side, on the other side. That's what I've been talking about, right? So the meeting symbolizes or announces that you are ready to open into your eternal partners and to accomplish any task. That longing and deep desire, we must have subtracted anything that stands in the way of such a precious encounter. So that could be an eternal mate as well, right? And so it could indicate as well a little more elimination procedures, such as blowing the battle of resistance out of the water of your body in order for your passion to move up, is very important, because what we resist persists, right? The old saying. But what we resist will also break us down. It's not only about persistence. Think about that. So many times we are very, very unconscious of all the blockages that we created, such as fears, such as sadness, inner conflict, contradicting the self, the belief systems, especially impatience with the growth into your light environment, the light, the vibration that you are. So allow self to truly accept and take more responsibility. So I would strongly encourage you to move into that vibration, even by meditating up that chord. Yeah, that will bring a large split in your consciousness and repair a lot of things. So think about, what is my passion? Get the alignment through, but allow the tranquility. So more of the high passion way, especially here, would be the red way, and tranquilizing, or the tranquilizer, the spiritual way of a tranquil brain, is always a flowing brain with what comes through today. So, and that is that softness, that blue frequency, always aligned to a white vibration, or the purified great white way. Okay, see you next time. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for subscribing, clicking that bell, and helping me to override the algorithms of YouTube, because if you don't subscribe, my channel cannot circulate. So I truly deeply appreciate your engagement, and if you like it, to share my channel as well. Thank you so much. Bye.